Alright, besties, let's talk. And I know you guys already saw me in this from the spring break vlog, but it's a new vlog. And this is I just got this idea from my aunt, and she said I should answer questions about like school, because if you guys don't know, well, you guys won't know when this video is posted, but I'm a freshman in college. Yay! I'm not gonna say my school, but it's a tech school. Wink wink. But yeah, I'm a freshman in college, and I'm just gonna talk about like some of the stuff that I like. So I'm gonna talk about like reality versus expectations, cause you guys are probably like going in, oh my gosh, what would college be like? What do I need to buy? This is not that video, but this is just like typical advice, stuff that you actually need to know, and stuff that would actually probably happen. And it's just like it's a college thing. It's a sorry guys, I had to like adjust some level something. But the first question is, what did you expect your workload was gonna be like versus what it actually was? So like, read your syllabus. That's all I will say. Read that syllabus, guys. I'm trying to get out of the glare. Okay, this is a nice angle. Read that syllabus. So you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, it's so long, I don't want to put that into ChatGPT, Gemini, whatever. Let something summarize it so you can see when all your assignments are due. That cooked me first semester, and I'm in my second semester now when I'm making this video, but that actually did not just like cook me my first semester, because I had just so many assignments like from multiple classes due in a day, and then I have like one day where there's no assignments due. Same with this semester, and then I'll be like doing all the assignments one day. 11:59 saved me, but then some of the assignments I forgot that they were due. And if you have a class with like a weird assignment due time, because mostly in college the assignments are going to be due at like 11:59 or 11:58. Yes, I do have an assignment due at 11:58. Okay, but it's gonna be due that time. So like, if you have a class that has a weird due date, like I had a class, the work was due at 11 a.m. in the morning. Yeah, just know that I missed that a lot. So just like know when the assignments are due. Like put it on Notion, y'all. Notion is so easy. Put it in Notion. I know people put like their assignments in Google Calendar, but I just have my classes in Google Calendar. But put it in Notion and know when your assignments are due. Okay, how did your study habits compare to what you actually needed? I'm still struggling with studying, y'all, to be honest. But my school has like help centers, so I've been trying to utilize those. And you just need to study a lot. Like, I'm a STEM major, so my major is biomedical sciences, and that's just like biology, but just with like less stuff that you do in bio, because you're not like outside a lot, and you're like bio students, you're like doing bio lab, you're testing swab. I mean, I'm testing swab now, but like I just don't have to do a lot of bio work. Right. You get what I'm trying to put down? Right. So like, what I'll say is, just like when the hard classes like biology, chemistry, like I'm not a math person, so if you're not a math person, yeah, when those classes come up, you have to figure out how to do studying. If I have any tips for you guys, chemistry, know the vocab and also know how to do the practice questions. Yeah, biology, know the vocab and know how to apply it based on the questions that you're going to be asked. Biology first semester, I passed it a B, thank God, because yeah, no, I thought I was gonna fail that class with a C, and C is probably not even bad, but like I just thought I was gonna get a C, y'all. Okay, next question. If you guys see I'm looking down, I'm just looking at my iPad. because I have the questions on my iPad. Did you expect certain classes to be easy or hard, and how did reality compare? A lot of people are saying chem was gonna be hard. Chem was hard for the test, but overall, I thought chem was okay. What classes were hard for me? First semester was biology. Biology kind of cooked me out. For the first exam, I thought I got 100 or something like that. After that, it just, you know, that graph that goes down. Yeah, that was my grades. Well, my test grades, cause I got like the assignment grades, they were fine. But the test grades, the exam grades, they just toppled. So that's a hard class for me. I thought it was gonna be so hard. A class that I thought was gonna be easy was English. I had a writing, so like I had to write like first year writing. Super easy, passed that class with an A. I was on the with my professors and they were like, fail that class, you're gonna fail that class with a C, get out of that professor. And I was so scared. I emailed my advisor, was like, oh my gosh, girl, can I get out of this class? And then she was like, oh, I can't get out of this class, I have to take it, and there's one like other class I could take for that credit. And then I was like just stuck with the class, but the teacher was okay, cool class, a lot of talking. Don't really like a lot of talking. I don't like teachers that talk too much. Sorry, not sorry. If we're talking about the topic, sure. So like, right. But I feel like there was just like some stuff in the class I just did not want to hear. I don't want to hear about video games, bro. No shade to that teacher, because I passed with an A. How much did you actually spend studying? How much time did you think you spent studying versus how much you actually did? I thought I'd be studying every minute of the day, but I didn't. I did not study every minute of the day, y'all. What I actually did was study in between, or study the days before I had tests. Don't do that, y'all. At least 2 weeks before. A week. My college, they have like this exam prep thingy, and it has 2 weeks before for good preparation, and then you can actually read over the syllabus. After this spring break, I have a test, so I need to be getting on that vocab. It's biology too, I know, y'all. But yeah, 2 weeks before is actually good. Did I do that? No, I didn't. Sometimes it was the day before, and don't do what I did, y'all. That's all I'm saying. Don't do that. Study 2 weeks before. That's just like a good way. Did you anticipate this? Let's do that again. Did you anticipate the style of teaching, lecture, discussion labs accurately? Okay, so for first semester, I just thought there were going to be a lot of lectures, because if you go on my Pinterest and I have like college info, you're going to see a lecture room, teacher giving a lecture, student taking lecture notes. And that's why I was like, oh, a lot of note taking, a lot of lectures. But for one of the classes I have this semester, it's a lot of hands-on work. So we have worksheets, we do models. I don't know, probably I'll insert a picture of the models that I'm talking about. But we do models and we build stuff, and I think that's actually pretty cool. And I feel like if you understand what you're doing, and we're like working in teams, so it's just not yourself, you're doing it with like a group of persons. So even if you don't understand, somebody else can explain to you. So yeah, that's super helpful, especially if you're a hands-on person. I don't know why I'm stuttering. Oh, what's going on? Am I nervous? Do you make me nervous? Okay. The next section is social life. Y'all wanna hear what's going on. Shit, I'm a homebody, y'all. This is the most time, like last year was the most books I've ever purchased, because I was reading a lot. But I can tell you the deets, because I did go to one party. Insert clip, girl. If you wanna. think making friends would be like, how did it really go? So I thought making friends would be so much easy, y'all. Okay, first of all, let's talk about roommates. Firstly, because we're not gonna go into like deep roommate. We're just gonna talk about like on the surface type of roommate. So I thought I was gonna be besties with my roommate. Everybody was like, get that random roommate, girl. You're gonna be besties with your roommate. But as I was saying, everybody was like, get that random roommate. You're gonna be besties with your roommate. And I low-key came with the expectation that I was gonna be besties with my roommate. Me and this girl do not talk. And it's second semester. So yeah. So like apart from like friendship wise, that's what I'm talking about this. I really thought I was gonna be close knitted. She was gonna be my bridesmaid, and I'm a person who thinks for her. I'm like, oh my gosh, you're gonna be my wedding. You're gonna be my kids' godparents. No, but for the first few days, we didn't talk. We were cool. We're still cool. We just don't talk. We're just not friends. But like other people that I know and I guess will consider my friends. So like I'm a very random person, and if anybody knows me, they know I'm a very random person. So like I'm a very social-ish person. It depends on my mood. But when I got to college, the first day, let's explain how the first day went. We like it's gonna lead up to the friends making storyline. So the first day I got there, vibes were cool. Everybody was super perky. The rain was falling. Blessing from God. Hello. And everybody was super nice. Like moving was nice. I had the whole day to myself. Like my roommate was moving in the next day. And there were like events going on campus and stuff like that. So how I actually met I want to say friend, but you know how I actually met the first person I was talking to. So I was like walking around on campus trying to find food. Now I wasn't hungry or anything, but I wanted to have food because I had McDonald's before. So I was like, oh, let me go find some food. So I was walking and I was trying to find where was I trying to go? I forgot. But my school has an app, so it has like all the dining locations and which is open or not. So I was trying to find a specific one. I think I was trying to find, can't say the name, but I was trying to find a dining hall. Right. So I was trying to find that, and I ran into this girl and her sister, and then we started to talk, and then she was saying she was also lost, and then we were like, okay girl, I was like, okay girl, let's meet up, because they were having like orientation events. So it's like, okay, let's meet up for that, one of those later, because I had like all the events that were going on because I got sent them by my orientation leader. And if you guys don't have that at your school, don't worry, I'm sure your RA will send you them. Talk to the RA, they know what's going on. But I was in a Discord and I got sent like all the orientation stuff that was going on, and they had everything also on an app, so you could see like stuff that was going on. So like that day, me and this girl went to like some, I think it was vision board, and then there was also, I don't know what they call them, but it's like a thing, like you have a picture, right? And then you can nail a hammer into it and then use a thread and wrap around it and make something. I don't know what they call it, but they had it there. So like we were there, we were talking, and then we were just hanging out. So like the whole week until my roommate came, like me and those persons were hanging out. We went to lunch together, and me and these persons wait. Like now we're not friends, but like I'm telling you, like you like me, the most random person ever. And I remember when my roommate came, and this is when we started to just like started to hang out. Like they were having like this game room. Some people were playing games on my floor below me, the floor below me, because it's the same dorm but the floor below me. So I'm on the third floor, they're on the second floor. So I saw them and I was like waving to them through the window, and they were like, come on. I was like, okay, I'm gonna come out, because it's the first day. I'm super pumped. Yo, I just talk to anybody the first day. I just be meeting people. So I met them and we were like talking. Me and those people don't talk anymore, but we were playing games. We were playing what do they call that game? It's about some life. What do you call that game? Cards Against Humanity. Right. No, I don't like that game. But probably some people enjoy. We're also playing Uno. I love Uno. Buy me an Uno pack, y'all. Right? They have some like unique ones. I really love those. But yeah, we're like playing games. And how did I meet my other set of friends? And I think the other set are people who I still talk to. Yeah, they're people who I still talk to. But anyways, the other set of friends, I met them through my orientation group. Now, orientation week, everybody had different groups. So I was in a particular group, and then I was talking to these girls. And one girl came up to me because she was like, oh, she saw that. I was like, I introduced myself in the Discord group, and I was saying I like to cook. I was like, yeah, but I didn't remember that I did that. And then I remember, oh, I did send that because nobody else sent it. I was like, oh my gosh, I don't want to be the odd one out. I mean, I was the only one who sent it, but you know, like you want to be that person who like, okay, I see your message, I'm not gonna ignore you. So like I sent a response. I was the only one who sent a response, but she saw it and she was like, oh, that's so cool. Then we started talking, and then I met the girl that she was with. Then I met her friend and the girl's roommate, and then it just became a big thing. We were having lunch. So yeah, that's how I met a lot of college people. So like my advice is just go up and talk to people. Like it's the first day. Nobody has a group established. It goes on further down into the semester where you probably actually meet people who you're gonna talk to, and probably you do be friends. You are friends with your roommate. Probably you do become best friends. I know people who are friends with random roommates, and I know people who absolutely hate their random roommates. I do not hate my roommates. Preference. I just don't talk to her. We have no beef. We just don't talk. We just coexist. Anyways, let's move on because that was a very long answer, y'all. Okay. Did you expect to live in a certain type of dorm or have certain roommates? I already answered that. I told you guys what I expected. I thought we were gonna be friends. That she was gonna be at my wedding. She's not gonna be at my wedding because we're not friends. Do you expect certain types of dorms? Y'all, I did not even know how that college campus looked, to be honest. I only knew like one stuff, and it was just the sign of my school. I really just wanted to like get away. I wanted to go far. I wanted to go to New Jersey at first, but yeah, I wanted to go to Rutgers, and I was like planning on going to Rutgers. I even signed up for something, their portal and everything, and I was like creating my ID. Did not go to Rutgers. Not gonna tell you the school I go to, but yeah. Right. So I was just blindsided, but my dorm is decent. My dorm is chill. If you guys want like to see my dorm, sure. It doesn't look special. It's nothing crazy. I have no crazy decorations. I was gonna go all out on decorations. I had a what do I call it? A poster that I hang up that fell, so I just didn't put it back up. I did try to put it back up, but it fell again. So I was like, okay, whatever, girl. But my dorm is cool. I like it. Very, very niche. How accurate were your expectations about parties, clubs, or social events? I love a good gathering. I go to anywhere that has free food. And tip, go where the food is at. Y'all is in college. Y'all don't need to be buying DoorDash. I've missed a lot of campus events where they had free food. They have Dave's hot chicken somewhere, Chick-fil-A. Y'all, when I saw that, I was sad because I be buying Chick-fil-A for $20 all the time. I was like, oh my gosh, I could get free Chick-fil-A. But yeah, social events at my college, it's a PWI, so you know, white people. I was gonna go to a HBCU, but no, I did not go. But events are cool. Like, oh my gosh, y'all, tell me why them people had a female orgasm event. They just be having events. My most recent like social event that my school had was Lunar New Year, and they had dancing with the dragons. I can't insert clip because y'all gonna know my school. But then, if anybody watch this video, they're gonna like know, okay, girl, you go to that school, because it's very, very familiar. But yeah, they had a Lunar New Year event, and I got free food. They had like a nice, really herbal tea. Super good, super good. I love free food. As you guys can tell, I'm talking about food, Chick-fil-A. Go where the free food is at. Oh, parties. Oh, let's talk about this. So there's this club at my school, and they had this one party that I went to. I'm gonna insert the clip again if I find more interesting clips. But yeah, that was okay. That Jamaican music. I'm Jamaican, so yeah, I was buzzing down. I had some plans for that night. Thank God those plans did not happen. As I said, like, these all happened like my first few days there. So went to my first party. Yeah. I rate that a 5 out of 10. Would not go back. But they do have other parties. They do have like a lot of frat parties. But there's so many stuff. Like, people like I knew that like went to a lot of parties last semester. They just said like a lot of stuff happened. Like, police got involved. I'm not into parties. As I said, my roommate is gone on the weekends, and when she is, I'm there watching a YouTube video, doing me, writing, doing me. I'm not outside, y'all. Sorry, not sorry. Did you imagine joining closer organizations, and did that happen? Of course. Let's talk about that, because I'm actively involved in one specific club. So I joined this club, and it's like some Caribbean Student Association thing. Was super nice. Applied for the e-board, didn't get it, never went back. Conflicting schedule, and I just forgot when the meetings were. So like I had other stuff to do, so I forgot, oh, I need to go to this club because I have this meeting. So it was like more that, not that I was like avoiding them because I didn't get in. But this one club, I got into their e-board, and it's like a women's in STEM stuff. So like I'm on their e-board, I host bi-weekly study sessions and all that gig. That's very interesting because you get to meet other people, you get to network with other clubs. So join an e-board if your school has that and get involved. It's nice. Like, I'm involved. So that, don't think I'm not doing anything if I'm not partying. I'm very involved in school. I be at the events, the ones that I see, the ones that I don't, send me them because I'm gonna be there doing something, eating. If it has food, I'm there. Right. I'm down. How did your expectations of fitting in compare to reality? As I said, it's a PWI. I feel like it would be different if I went to an HBCU, because I feel like, I don't want to talk about my dressing, but like, let's talk about Howard, y'all. I'll see them, they be dressing down. And I feel like I'm a girl who will, on any day, I will re-rotate the same clothes, and I will literally be in sweats. So like, that wasn't for me. And not saying it's not a good school and you have to go because you have to go to that school because you can dress nice. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that like, in the fitting in aspect, I'm like, yeah, how everybody's like dressing, when they come into classes, what they wear, attire, stuff that they do. And I really thought it was gonna be very casual. And I was right, because those people be wearing sweatpants to class, pajamas, they don't care. So like, I don't care either. So I'm just like chilling. Versus if I was at some different school, I'll be like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna wear today? But like, it's not like that. So I'm like, I'm happy because I don't like to buy clothes. But if I did, I would tea. Anyways, right. That's just like what I would say for this specific question. Did you expect college life to be easier or harder in terms of managing yourself? Okay, so I'm a very independent queen. Why that song so bye? As I said, I'm a very independent girly. So what I expected is nothing much. I just knew that I would just be in charge of everything. like my laundry, like if I need groceries I need to get it. But I'm already like a very organized on top of it girly. So like me being away from home did not change that. I just think it just made me more proactive and more independent. Like I need to, if I need to get stuff done, there's not way like, oh my gosh, scrub, wake up and do your work. Nobody's gonna do that. So like I just knew that I had to do that myself. Nobody's gonna care if I'm late to class. They're just gonna teach that lecture. So it just was more about being organized and just like knowing where I had to be. And even if it was on the weekends, I still need to do my laundry. I can go grocery shopping. I could go to eat with friends. So it's just like that. Just have a schedule. Be organized. You don't have to be organized every minute of the day, no. Guys, I'm back. I had to like pause because I had to import my video. I'm taking a water break. Ooh, what why do I about to look so crush up? Okay, guys. Gonna finish answering the questions. Why was I playing a game when I was in pause? I have to clear up the game now. But, right. I'm turning on the brightness because I realized what's giving the reflection is the brightness. I just go crazy. Next question. How did your expectations about cooking, cleaning, or laundry match reality? So first of all, I'm not gonna talk about cooking because I already had a dining plan, so I knew that I was gonna be cooking nothing, and I was always gonna be eating at campus or ordering food, which I do, right? Yo, this is editing me, and I forgot to say I got a mini fridge, and I also got what else did I get? A microwave gifted to me by my college. My college gave me that. So I just wanted to say I also got that. So like you guys are probably gonna need a microwave and a mini fridge because I be microwaving food all the time. And my mini fridge, love that down. I have everything in my mini fridge. But cleaning. No, as I said, I went into this game blindsided. I did not know what those people had to offer, and I thought it was gonna be like a board floor or some, I don't know, some floor that you had to clean with a Swiffer. So I had Swiffers. I had a bunch of cleaning stuff. Guys, I only use a Clorox wipes. No, like I only use one of those Clorox wipes to wipe my desk down and stuff like that. I did not need any cleaning supplies. Right. So that's my expectation. Laundry, no. Get that everything. Get that scent booster. Get that laundry sanitizer. Tide Pod is okay, but like I know a lot of colleges they only use liquid detergents. So get the liquid detergents. I have Tide Pods just because I already bought a bunch, so I just use them. But sometimes I can't use certain machines because I have Tide Pods. So yeah. What else was I gonna say? Get that dryer sheet too if you want. But just go all out on your laundry stuff, guys. Because one thing I hate is my clothes to smell like other people. I want my clothes to smell fresh. And one thing I hated about like being like not using a laundry booster or whatever is my clothes smell like a man. But anytime and it's like be a man going to school. Like who want them clothes to smell like be a man? Yo, yuck. Ugh, yuck. But no, it just did nasty. Yuck. Sorry, I'm just saying, guys, it was just very nasty to smell a man's scent on my clothes. And I'm not like a manly girl. Like, I'm not like a stud or nothing. So I don't want to smell like no man cologne or no man body wash. So get that scent booster and that laundry sanitizer because you don't know what those people are doing. And they be doing the most outrageous things. The most outrageous stuff. Okay. Next. What were you prepared for financial responsibilities? No. the college, like just buying stuff in general, like buying stuff for my dorm broke my pocket. Okay, too much money spent. Oh wait, what I'll say is that you guys should get is a diffuser. Is it a diffuser I'm calling it, or humidifier? No, I think it's a diffuser. I'm going to show you how the one that I have right now. This is not sponsored. This is just for girls who have breathing problems. And when I first got to my dorm, I was out to have a fit. I had to plug that humidifier as soon as I got there. I was about to have a fit, y'all. I'm not even kidding. Is it? It must be a humidifier, but I can't find one till about. Where is it? Try diffuser. But guys, you oh, purifier, air purifier. Sorry, the ones that air stuff they have. That's why it got me confused over here. Anyways, is this the one that I have here? This one I have. It's, you guys can see that. A low some. I'll link it in the description below or something. But I had this, and how much money I paid for it, I don't know, but it's $60 right now. Buy that, because as soon as I got to my dorm, they had that carpet. Guys, I sneeze, and I was about to get sick because I have bad allergies. Like, those and me does not work well together. Don't work well together. The Jamaican in me refuses to leave, but I love it. I love it over here. But yeah, the dust acted up my allergies. My sinus was going crazy. Plug it in. Couple hours later, I was good as new. So get one of those. It's in DJ again. I forgot to talk about budgeting, and I just wanted to say, like, I do budget, but it's only my meal plan, so I know what the amount I have. So I try to spend, like, right now I'm trying to spend $20 per day for like lunch, dinner, and stuff like that. But I also have other dining swipes, which is included in my meal plan. So what I would say is just like budget your meal plan so you don't run out and have to buy food. And if you have money for DoorDash and you're okay with running out, do that. But if you don't, you're not okay with running out, just budget, right? Yeah. Did you anticipate how much freedom you would have versus how much structure there would actually use? Oh my gosh, guys. I feel like anybody I talk to, they said they love the freedom. They love like not being like, you don't have to ask a parent to do everything. So like being in college is so free, like actually like living on campus. Bro, you literally do what you want and you don't have to like, nobody has to question your whereabouts. Like nobody has to ask, why are you doing this? Like it's just you and your own plan. And if you think you need to do that specific day, nobody's gonna say, oh, don't do that. Because your roommate is not gonna say it. Because nobody cares. Because that's your life. So that's beautiful. Structure. How to keep a good structure, as I said, just be organized. Like if you want to do your laundries on weekends, make sure you do them. I know people do the laundries in the weekdays, like on a Thursday and stuff like that. That works for them. I'm a girlie who always did my laundry on Sundays. That works for me. I love my Sundays. My Sundays are so beautiful. I'm sound like an old somebody. Sound like an old person talking about I love my Sundays. Y'all know them old people love them weekends. Yeah, I love my weekends. My weekends are so peaceful. Plus Saturday I have church, so I don't really do much on Saturdays but sleep. We love a good Saturday. But yeah, the structure is always in the routine. Like don't try to keep a routine, guys, because it's gonna be harder for you to do stuff if it's not in a routine. Because when you get demotivated, you're gonna like, oh, I don't want to do this. Like I think only one time I haven't done my laundry on a Sunday, and it's when I did it on a Saturday night, which was really nice for me, because sometimes these people, they don't wash them clothes in forever, and then they pick one specific day to throw people clothes out of the washing machine. And sometimes my head was kind of not screwed up on my body, and I don't want that. I don't want people to like draw me out, so I just like, like I just try to avoid it. So I just try to do stuff before those crazy people come. Okay, now on to the next section. Did you expect to feel homesick, stressed, or overwhelmed? How did that compare? Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be so completely honest with you guys. I did not expect to feel homesick or sad, but the first day I got to college, I was super sad. I mean, like, minutes, the way I was so sad, I was just so sad. And then after that, I just was not sad. So I was just saying, talk to random people, meet people, cause can you guys tell that I'm upset? This one is bugging. I'm just gonna finish answering the last question that was on. So yes, I did kind of feel homesick the first few days, but as I said, going out with people helps a lot. So just like talk to people, cause they're in the same situation as you guys. So don't think nobody's not going through that. They are. How did your expectations about balancing school, friendships, or personal time measure up? I thought I had more time to do schoolwork, which was not true. And I realized I had just had to schedule the time, make time. I'm like, oh, this day I'll be doing this I'll be doing that. Friendships, no, I don't really go out with a lot of people or go to many events. So it's pretty manageable because I just talk to them when I see them type of vibes. Balancing school, personal time. Ooh, I do love a good personal time. So for personal time, I really manage it really well. Like I do love me time. So I love a skincare mask. So like what I got like a bunch of skincare masks last semesters. So like what I will do my skincare and then put it on, and it will be my Sunday routine. I will like do something in the time that I was doing my skincare with the mask. Super fun. Love that. I'll have like food dates with myself. Can you guys tell that I like to spend time by myself? I do love to spend time by myself. I just like to be by myself. Read, write. Oh, I recently got the Twisted series. Super good. I'm on book 2. Yes, I'm on book 2. I should be on book 3. I really want to get to book 3 so bad. Because me and her will be matching with hair color. Period. But I just haven't reached so far. Actually in my hair appointment today, I got a lot of reading done on book 2. It's super interesting so far. I like Bridget and his name is Rice or something like that. Story. Yeah, super fun. Did you anticipate the support system? Oh my gosh, no. So like I'm not, I don't want to say I'm from a really bad high school, but I just think that everybody there didn't really care about me. But like if I like failed a test or something, the teachers would reach out, counseling. Like if like I just feel like they're just like not reach out to you, but like it's so dear. So like if you ever like need somebody, you can be like, oh, I need to talk to this person, and they like get you connected to like resources. So I just think everybody's great. My academic advisor is super wonderful. My therapist is great. Yes, I have a therapist. Right. Who else? My faculty advisor. She's okay. She's okay. College lifestyle. What did you think daily life would look like? Dorms, cafeteria, campus vibes. I didn't really have any expectations. I just wanted to be just like in a different environment. But what it does look like for me is just me going to class. Sometimes I'll get breakfast, it depends. This semester I've been really getting breakfast a lot. But yeah, my eating habits are weird, so I get breakfast, then I go to classes, and then like if it's like the way my classes work, I have like on Wednesday I have like a lab, right? And it's from, is it from 9 to 11? I think so. So like after that I'll get some food and then go to my next class at 12. So just like I just try to make time for food. No, especially because I want to lose weight, so I have to try to make time to eat so I can lose. Oh, I also talked to a dietitian at my school. So I think my school resources, they're pretty top tier. They have somebody for everything, and I really like that. Like it's not just for like they're catering to one thing. it's for like everything. Like if you need stuff like with help academic wise, they have like study centers available. You can reach out to people. They have TAs, they have SIs, they have so much stuff, and I just think it's just so amazing. Big up my school, period. Right. How accurate were your assumptions about campus culture or student behavior? As I said, I think it was just gonna be very white, and I was not wrong. I just stay to myself most of the time. But as I said, I love a good event. Invite me. Do you imagine yourself joining sports, music, or other arts activities? I can't draw. I can't do nothing really artsy. Music. Music. No. Mm-mm. I wanted to play an instrument, but it's I'm just not gonna do it now. Joining sports. I wanted to join a sport, so maybe next semester. Maybe. Cause as I said, oh, I didn't say this, but I said I want to lose weight, but I didn't say what I'm doing to get to that goal. But I'm gonna be in the gym more a lot this semester. So I've been like in gym a good amount this semester. But I had a sprained ankle in my left foot, and last semester I had a sprained ankle in my right foot. So I paused the gym. But after like spring break, after this video next week, I'm gonna be at the gym more often. So super excited. Now time for the advice. Y'all wanna hear what I wanna say? I wanna tell y'all stuff. What's one expectations that you had that turned out completely wrong? I would just say with the roommate expectations, I just expected my roommate to be my bestie. And girls or boys, sometimes your roommates will be the dearest, closest friends to your heart. And sometimes they won't. So what I would tell you people is just expect the unexpected. Oh, one expectation that actually that didn't happen. I thought the school bathrooms were gonna be bad, but guess what? They renovated the school bathrooms before I came there, so I'm like, yes. And they clean it very often, so I'm very appreciative of that because I cannot operate in a dirty environment. It makes me sick. So yeah, that's like one expectations that I had that turned out wrong, kind of. Yeah. What's one reality you didn't expect but love? Oh my gosh, the support. I love a good support system, and as I said, therapy has been really doing wonders for me. Even my therapist, like my last appointment with her was like a couple days ago before like I came. Oh, it was on Friday. I don't know when this video. I'm gonna tell you how Friday was, so you guys can have a good timeline. Friday was the 6th, so it was on the 6th of March. We're in March, y'all. 2026. Just in case I want to know the whole date. But I just had an appointment with her, and she was like, oh, I'm so much more calmer, I'm taking things more easier. And I was like, yes, I feel like I'm getting a regulated nervous system. And I know, like, me talking to my friends last year was just like, oh gosh, I was like saying, guys, we need to be in therapy. Like, we want to have kids, and we want to have like a good life. And I just feel like certain stuff that we don't talk about, it's like affecting us. And I was like really a big advocate on therapy, with something very, very traumatic and very, I don't want to say unexpected, but I just want to say not expected at that time, happened in January. And I was just like, okay, when I get out of this situation, I need to be in therapy. I need to be talking about my problems. I need to be figuring out a way how to get rid of this generational stuff, because there's a lot of things that happened in my past that still happen that I didn't even scratch the surface, and it affects me every day, how I look at life, how I feel stuff. And I just don't want that to be me, and I don't want that type of person to be my husband's wife, my friend's friend, my kid's mother. I don't want to be that type of person to them. And I want to be a doctor, right? A doctor scrub. Y'all see how the name comes? Scrub docs. But yeah. So I want to be a doctor, so I don't want to be rude to I don't want to have like certain characteristics with my patients, and I need to learn to separate home life versus social life. Yeah, no, home life versus school life, right? So yeah, so having like a good support system has really helped. What advice would you give incoming first years about expectations versus reality? Okay, guys, right, this is the last video. You're probably like, girl, you look tired. No, I'm not. It's just my back. My back is hurting me. I'll just can't run this way. I'm back, y'all. Whatever. But expectations versus reality. One advice. Okay, what I'll tell you guys is be realistic. This is your first time in a school environment like this. Yes, you're gonna get the grades you want sometimes, and yes, you're not gonna get the grades you want all the time. I think it's just for you to realize what you're doing wrong and to adjust where you're doing wrong. If you realize that you can spend more time doing one thing and you're not doing that thing, probably we can readjust. Probably we can spend more time doing things that we want to do to get a better result, right? So yeah, make friends, meet people, join clubs, be out there. If you're like a big sport person and if you wanted to like get into like sports, I think college is a good space to do that because nobody's there to judge you, and they do want people. So like I came with the expectation nobody's not gonna want you to join a team. They do want you to join a team. They do want you to learn stuff. So just like go out there and find your interest and do academic clubs and entertaining clubs. And what I mean entertaining clubs, like my academic club is the women's in STEM club, but like my fun club is crochet club. I love to crochet now. Just learned a few days ago, but like I love the idea of that. But before that, I was gonna join like some outdoors clubs where they went hiking and stuff like that. Like be active in a way because it helps you to like when you're having a bad day, that helps, like knowing that you have something to do, like something to look forward to. So just like do that and make friends. And 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years down, it's gonna just change your life in such a magnificent way. But also be open to change. That's a good advice. Be open to change. Like, and nothing is perfect. College, you won't like professors. Like I don't like professors. You will love professors. So it's just like getting like a realistic expectation. Like you're gonna love it, you're gonna hate it sometimes. Sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh, finals week is coming up, I don't know what to do. Then you're gonna pass finals and then I'm like, oh, finals never matter. Keep a journal, document your life too, please. I'm a big box girly. I have a box from senior year which is so cute, and I wanted a different box as well for sorry y'all, for freshman year of college. But I just put like memories in my box. But you guys can journal. You guys can find a nice picture journal and journal stuff, write about your days. Like I think it's very important to document your life because this is your only time you'll be ever living this life this way. So I think you just need to document and live your life to the fullest. But hopefully you guys found this video very interesting, very entertaining. I tried my best. As I said, I'm having a really bad backache because I've been doing my weight so long and my back is hurting me. The lighting kind of sucks, but I'm new here and I hope you guys just stick with me on my journey because it only can go up. Alright, it only can get better from here, guys. Literally, like it can't get any worse. Trust. Trust, it won't get any worse. It just can't get any worse. But yeah, that's just what I wanted to give you guys a video, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, share, subscribe because you'll be seeing more of my face here. Bye guys.